Okay, good day. In this video, we are going to be looking at the simplified ways of making money in the sports market using the Apollo bot AI. So whether you are a newbie in the trading system or you're a professional, using the Apollo bot to set up trades, especially in the red market, in the bearish market. You can also, there are different strategies for the bearish market and also for the bullish market. So today we are going to be looking at the different setups. I will try my best to put it all in a specific time, so we don't bore I don't bore you with lengthy videos. So first of all, you want to trade using spots. As you can see, the Apollo bot it's a two-in-one bot for a reason. It has the spots and also has the futures icon at the bottom. So now we're going to be looking at the spots. So you want to trade spots, you come to the sports classic, you tap on the sports classic, and you will notice something immediately. You tap on sports classic, you will see a list of coin. Now in the Apollo bot, the AI has done its job very well by selecting very good coins, over 115 coins selected from the exchanges, from the top 10 exchanges actually. So now every coin you see on this list has a very good use case. So you can see the 24 hours time frame here, the 24 hours change, percentage change. So you can always check by tapping on that arrow, just tapping on it, so to switch from the top gainers to the top losers. So when I tap here, I can switch. Okay, so you can see it shows me the top gainers in the market from the bottom to the top. And if I also want to trade from the top losers, I tap on it and it shows me the top losers. As you can see, OM, gas, ARK. So these are the top losers, and I can easily select any of these coins to trade. Okay, I can select a coin of my choice. So you can either select by choice. You can also select using our special signals in our groups. So if you're not yet in our groups, okay, you can check the link in this video and you'll be redirected into the various groups. So we have various winning systems. You can decide to pick from the top losers here and either analyze it yourself and put it in the trade, or you can go with our signals. If you're an active trader, you can go with our signals in the group. And also, if you do not know anything about trading, we have recommended settings for newbies. We have recommended settings for newbies, and the bot will trade automatically for you. So in this example, I'll be using, let's select, say I want to trade a coin called Qlib. You can see Qlib is already rising by 0.42%. So I tap on this coin, then I confirm. Once I confirm it, so now you have strategy types. Okay, you can see it, sports trading. We have different strategy types. I also call them different bots. So we have the AI DCA, meaning that this AI, using the Microsoft Qlib Ai, it reads the market, so it is automated. So if you want to trade automated, you can use the AI DCA here. So it means there is a smart allocation for your profit taking, your trailing stop, your margin ratio, your rebound average. So this is specially built for newbies. Okay, especially for newbies. So all you need to do is just input your initial position, which is your funds here. Just put in the amount you want to expend in this particular market, and you click and you just tap on launch, and the robot will launch this trade for you. So this is especially for newbies. Now you want to trade like an expert using our strategy. You come to DCA. All right, so when you come to DCA, like an expert, you are following the signals. Okay, even if you're not an expert, you can follow our signals. Now initial position depending on your capital. Okay, now I will break it down. If you want to trade in a market that is very uncertain, especially when you know the markets are actually still a little bit bearish, so you cannot actually predict. These markets can go as deep as 20 to 25%. So you want to be careful on how you're going to trade using the DCA. Of course, the DCA method is one of the best methods in winning a trade in spot. That's the dollar cost average, where you can actually apportion your funds. So now, in this example, we're going to be using $100, where you will have you can actually spread your money. You can spread your money amongst the orders. Okay, now for $100, you want to start with a 20, and your max order could be between 3 or 5. So in this example, I want to use 3 for a market that is very uncertain. Okay, so now pay close attention. So putting in 3 here means that my initial position, meaning $20, will go into this market. I want to spend $20 times 3 in this market. So it means I am willing to give $60 into this market at different prices, or different market prices, or different ratios. Okay, now stay close. My max order, now I could go as far, this coin could come as a signal, or it could come as a coin that I love so much. So what should inform my max order, my decision? I could quickly go into my exchange, or I could go into what I call the trading view. All right, so let's go into, I have trading view here. Okay, good. I open my trading view. Okay, my Shiba coin is already open, waiting for me. Okay, it's refreshing. So this is Shiba. Let me remove this. Now you can quickly analyze this coin. This is for expert traders. Now when I come to Shiba, you can look at my time. My time frame is 4 hours, and you can see that this coin actually looks like it's gonna go up. Okay, you don't need much analysis. Remember that you're trading with a very powerful AI, Apollo bot, so you do not need to analyze much. Now on my trading view, I have 2 powerful indicators called the auto Fibonacci and also the stochastic RSI. So these 2 is just enough, because I know my robot does the analysis for me. So what do I do here? So I look at this coin at this particular stage, and I would like to use what we'll call the support. Okay, or I want to split. Remember, I want to split my position. So what do? I use what we call the price range. So I take my price range. So I pick this at this very spot. This is the current price. So I want to check by how much drop do I think this market could go. Okay, first of all, we have a bottom in the last dip that occurred a few days ago. So that dip shows that this coin had gone down by 22% from the current market price. So this could inform my decision, or I could also say, all right, I want to pick, since I want to trade 3 levels using $60. I want to trade 3 levels, meaning 20, 20, 20. So I could just pick an average on my Fibonacci. I have the first level, the second level, and the third level. Okay, so now the calculation for these 3 levels gives me 16%, as you can see. Okay, it gives me 16%. Okay, so if I decide to go one more level down, you can see the 22. So let me stick with this 16%. All right, so I would say, so if you're using if you're making use of your max order, so what we could easily do is we could say 16.8. okay, 16.8. let's divide 16.8 by 3, because I want to go in threes. So 16.8 by 3 would give us 5.6%. all right, so what am I doing with the 5.6%? Let's go back to the bot. Okay, now let's come back here, and I said my max order is going to be 3. I have checked in my trading view, and I've seen that if this market goes against me, it's a good one. My bot will buy the dip for me. So let's go set it up. So 20 is my initial position. My max order is 3. My margin method, I choose flat, because in this example I am using $100 and I want to maximize profit with my $100. So I wouldn't want to use martingale here. This should be for those trading with very huge capital from say $1,000 and above. Now, what do I then? My TP mode should be partial TP, because I want to make money as my bot is buying every position and also selling individual position. Okay, so for every $20 I buy into the market, if there is profit on the $20 in the reverse position, the robot will make sales and give me some good dividend. Okay, so let's move. Now I want to trade this one time, so I use what we call single. I don't want to stay in the market for too long, so I have used a 4 hours time frame. Remember, I used a 4 hours time frame. So what do? I tap on single. That means when I take profit, I make money out of this coin, the robot will close out this trade for me for good. Now, what's my profit taking like? So from our analysis, we could be taking anything between 1.5 to 2%. So I leave it at 2% here. Now, the next is the trailing stop. Let's leave it this way. The margin ratio. Remember, we calculated about 16.8. Now we divided it by 3 because our max order is 3. Remember your max order is 3. And the market, we're anticipating that this market, if it goes down by 16.8% according to our price range, okay. Now let's view it again. You can see the price range here, 16.8, or it's now 16.7, but let's say 16.8. Okay, so now we got 5.6. So now my margin ratio will be say 5.6. All right, so I leave it at 5.6. What does it mean? I could even leave it at 5, or I could say okay, let's leave it at 5.6. So now, so I've split this into 3. What does this mean? It means that when the market drops by 5.6, the robot will buy one more position. So remember, I started with 20. If this market goes down by 5.6, the robot will buy in another 20. If it goes down by another 5.6, the robot will buy another 5.6. Okay, so that's the reason for this margin ratio. So that's what it does, and everything is fair. So I am good to go. And remember, this rule is what I call a 60-40 rule, because I had $100 and I just want to expose 60% of my money in this market. That's $60, and that's why we have the max order as 3. If I wanted to expose $100 to this market, I will change this max order to 5. But for now, I just want to remain with 3 max order, meaning that the robot is going to buy in 3 positions. Now, what the next thing is, we'll launch this. I'm not buying. This is just a class. So I launch this. Now, after launching this, bear in mind that I still have a $40 somewhere, which is my 40%, because I said this is the 60-40 method. Why am I keeping that 40? I am keeping the 40 in case this market goes and drops beyond this. If it goes beyond this part here, okay, let's say this market goes down and it goes below this point. So because I'm looking at this bottom here, so what do? Let's check. If this market breaks and comes to this bottom, because this is like an all-time low in the 4-hour chart. So if it comes down to this point, you see it's actually a 6.5%. So now, then my $40 will come into play. So what happens? I will go back, say, let's assume these positions have been bought. The AI has bought up these 3 positions. What do? I will just go back to that trade. I will modify. Okay, there's a modified button. Just tap on the coin, tap on modify. I will come back to this max order. Then I put in my 5. Once I put in the 5, I will calculate and see if my margin ratio is still okay, then I leave it, then I allow this bot to buy with my reserve. Doing this way, trading this way, ensures that you win all the time in this market. Okay, this method ensures that you win all the time in this market. So this is one way to trade a coin using the 60-40 rule. The second way to trade on this DCA is using our signal in our signal group. How do you trade with our signal? The signal comes with everything. So when we send a signal, it comes with every information. All you need to do is just impute these signals here. There will be examples I will put in this video. I'll show you an example of a signal. Okay, so a signal could come like this, and it says initial position. We don't know your initial position because you could be trading with a $200 or a $300 depending. So if you have a $200, you might want to reserve, split it into two, and use $100 for a particular coin, because the signals could come like twice a day or 3 times in a day. So you have reserves for these signals. So if it's $100 and there is a signal like, hey, buy Shiba, okay, then the max order will be in that signal. The max order could say buy Shiba, max order 4. So you put in a 4 here. Then the margin method will say use the flat. You put in a flat, the TP mode, partial TP, the Robin mode, single. Now we also tell you the profit taken. It could be 3%, it could be 5%, it could be 1.5%. So just follow the signal, and the next thing we'll tell you every other thing here, what to do. Even your margin ratio, we could tell you in the signal, it will come in that signal, and we will say, okay, use a 6%. All right, so everything will come in the signal. So once you follow the signal, just put in the value and you hit launch, and that's it. So using the Apollo bot in conjunction with our signal and with the DCA, there is no way you will not win in this market. So if you like this video, just subscribe, keep following us. There are more insightful videos coming in. There are more insights in these videos. We have videos on sports, we have videos on futures, we have training, we have weekly training. Just follow us, join our group, and we'll keep giving you profitable signals and profitable recordings. Take care.